Hi guys, my name is Nishita Agarwal and this channel is all about social media, building a profitable business and manifesting it. So if that's something that you're interested in, I am very sure that you will absolutely love this place. In this video, I wanted to go over about how to build goals, how to actually make executable actions to achieve those goals, and how to really prep yourself for the big year that is 2021. Now, this video will especially help you if you are an entrepreneur, an online coach, or a content creator. But if you have other type of goals as well, for example, you have fitness goals, or example, you want to leave your 9 to 5 and start your online coaching business, something like that, I am very sure that this video will also help you. So firstly, let me end the debate over whether or not you should make goals, or whether or not you should take resolutions, or whether or not you should set intentions for 2021. Well, of course, we all had a terrible or a very hectic or a very crazy year that is 2020. But the truth is that whatever we expect really manifests. That's again law of manifestation rule. And according to that, if you do not set goals and if you're always living in that worry, or if you're always thinking about, all the bad things that could be happening, a new virus coming in, or probably new restrictions, new lockdowns, and continuously reading the news over and over again, which is definitely bullet only to scare us, possibilities are and chances are that you will really heavily ruin and dent your life in more than one ways. So yes, let me end the debate right here. You should, you must, and you will be setting goals for the big year that is 2020. The very first step whenever you're going to set a goal for a month, year, day, or even for a decade or probably 5 years is that you need to understand and you need to categorize and divide your goals. Your goals could be personal, your goals could be professional, your goals could be related to the people in your life. It could be related to things and dreams that you've had as a child or in the previous year and you were not able to accomplish it or achieve it, right? So, firstly, I want you to divide the goals. This is a process that I always like to call that we're making your dreams and your ideas come into reality, step into reality, and actually be executables that you can, run in your everyday routine and actually achieve them. Because a lot of times, the reason we're not able to achieve things is because we think about it, we write it down on a piece of paper, we forget that paper somewhere, and then we never look at it again, right? So here's what I want you to do. I want you to write down all of your wishes and your ideas in your head and put them down on paper or any place that you will look at it again and again. Probably your laptop screen, your phone screen, probably in front of your mirror, probably in your car, in your wallet, any place that you will look at again and again. And I want you to put a deadline to your goals. I want you to put up a measures with them. I want you to, understand at this very point that if you had that idea or if you had that dream, why did you have it? What was your purpose behind it? Is it still relevant? Is it still important? Or is it just, some random kind of idea that you had in your head just because you saw someone else accomplish it and that's the reason you wanted it, right? These questions are very essential and are very necessary to understand before you actually, even start taking the action. Because a lot of times I see that too with a lot of clients that I've worked as well, that they have these very weird visions of, dreams in their head that they do really want to achieve, and then they start taking action. But because they don't have any measures, because they don't have any milestones, because they don't have proper auditing methods, they just get confused as to, whether or not they're achieving it or whether or not they actually even care about it. So before you set a goal, a resolution, an intention for the year that is 2021, I want you to understand, is it actually important to you? Because if it's not important to you, it's just an idea in your head and you need to get over that idea because it's just more baggage that you're carrying into a new year. And I don't want you to carry, extra emotional baggage or extra worries baggage into your new year, which is 2021. It's going to be an amazing year only if you decide, only if you take action, only if you set the intentions, only if it's your purpose to achieve probably a $10,000 business, or probably lose so much weight, or gain so much weight, or probably start a family. All of these goals are very much achievable and they've always been very much achievable, right? Now is the time to set proper goals. Now, coming to step number two, and that is how will you be achieving them? And what are going to be, the measures, or what are going to be your auditing tools that you're going to be using to understand whether or not you're actually on the goal, you're on track, you're actually taking the steps. So it could be that you put in, these little tasks in your calendar. It could be that you use some kind of time tracker. It's a very amazing tool when you use time trackers, because then you know where you're spending your time, what is your productivity hours, right? When are you productive? What is the time that you take? What is the time after which you really need a break? What is the time that you get in? What is the time that it takes for you to get into the flow of things? So these very important analytics is something that you achieve if you use some time tracking application, something that you could be searching up on your phone, up on your Play Store. And the next thing that I want to talk about is the how behind your goals. So if you want to set up a new business, or if you want to get married, start a family, or if you want to lose weight, how are you going to do it? Now that you know by when you want to do it, now that you know that you really want to do it, that it does have an underlying why behind it, how will you do it? Will you hire a coach? Will you take some program? Will you go out to the gym? Or will you actually control your diet? Or will you eat intuitionally? Or will you go on dating applications to find somebody? How are you going to be achieving the things that you really want to achieve, right? And this is very important, because once you figure out the how, or once you start figuring out the how, you get into this mind space of problem solving. And it's completely okay that the very first thought that comes into your head is like, I don't know, maybe a very random way of achieving that thing. But the more and more you think about the problem, you will pop up with different kind of solutions you can try that will work, solutions that don't really work, solutions which are quick fixes but won't work in the longer time. And that is why it's very important to educate yourself about whatever it is you want to achieve. So if you want to lose weight, educate yourself about that. Online resources related to losing weight. You could buy a course, you could probably hire a coach or hire a fitness coach, right? If it's your purpose, or if it's your intention to start a business, work with a business mentor. If it's your purpose, or if it's your intention to start your own e-commerce website. So educate yourself about all of these things, right? So once you start figuring out the how, or once you go into the problem solving mindset, that is when you'll understand that you don't really have all the resources right now, that you will have to figure out the how using some resources. So you have to educate yourself. That's the way that you are going to be achieving your goals, acquiring skills that are really going to help you achieve your goals. Now, let's say it is your purpose or your intention to get into website, get into e-commerce website, or probably build a business, or probably start your own agency. You have that idea, right? That's the number one thing. Now you know by when you want to achieve that thing. The number three thing is that you have to educate yourself. And the truth is that once you educate yourself, you will understand there are so many things that need to be figured out. And this is where it's very important to acquire skills. It's not very easy to build a website in one day, right? You will have to take up courses, probably learn from the best out there, the coaches, probably free resources, but you will have to learn. And in that process, you will acquire new skills. So when you are making, your goals, make sure to add these skills as well, because they are actually going into your 2021 portfolio. That is it for this video. I really hope that you guys liked it. Let me know how you guys liked it, and that is it. I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.